Good morning, my name is Mariana and I'm going to talk about vodka and its preparation process. Vodka is an alcoholic beverage that is composed of water and ethanol, and it can be made of different ingredients such as potatoes, corn, and cereal grains, among others. This beverage was originated in Russia and Poland around the 9th century approximately, but it wasn't until the 1700s that it was introduced as we know it today. Initially, vodka wasn't made for consumption and it only had medicinal purposes, but today we can consume this beverage and it has been developed in different flavors and it is considered one of the most consumed and one of the most famous beverages around the world. The process of making vodka has different stages and different procedures, and some of the steps that are needed in the process are fermentation, distillation, dilution, filtration, and flavoring. For the first step, that is fermentation, sugar is fed to yeast in order to produce alcohol. This can take up to 1 or 2 weeks to make this process, and when it's done, the vodka makers strain the liquid from the solids to separate them and to keep only the liquid. The next step is distillation. In here, the liquid is heated in a still in order to evaporate it. When the vapor recondenses into a liquid, it becomes purer and it has more quality than when it started. The next step is dilution. When vodka is distilled, it becomes a liquid that is too strong to drink, so it needs to be diluted in water most of the time. Other makers can use different liquids to dilute the vodka, but it is most commonly used water, because the vodka, if other liquid is used, can acquire its taste, so it's better in water. Then filtration. This can be done before or after dilution, and it is done to ensure that the beverage doesn't become cloudy over time. And it is often done with charcoal, but it can be used with quartz or other types of stones. And finally, flavoring. Nowadays, vodka comes in different types of flavors, and the process of flavoring, it depends on the maker. But in some occasions, it can go before or after distillation. And finally, I would like to mention that the classification of vodka consists of separating them in plain or neutral vodka, flavored vodka, fruit vodka, and grain vodka. Each type of vodka depends on its process, on its ingredients, on its flavors, and other elements that can be considered a characteristic of vodka, so that it can be classified as such.